Look at how aggressive these spotted bass are. Unbelievable. I mean, that little old bass right there will take a tube. If I can get it over here. Look at this. They just don't care. He's pale. He's been out in the deep. We're trying to get away from these little ones. They're biting like crazy, the little ones are, but I want the big ones to bite like crazy. Hey everybody, it's Dalton. My wife and I made it out here today. It's Sunday, we're at Nacimiento. Give you a little report of what's going on. Obviously not as much floating debris around. There's still a little bit, but nothing too big. If you go past, say, get up around B-Rock and in those areas, water gets a lot more stained. As you come back this way toward the dam, it clears up a little bit. In fact, the dam end's got some really good visibility. Most of our fish were caught this morning earlier, pretty shallow water. We were catching them anywhere from 3-4 feet out to about maybe 10 or 15 feet. And I can see why the tournament results have been the way they've been here lately. A lot of small fish. We didn't catch anything big at all. And water temperatures out here are ranging from 54 to 57, depending on where you are on the lake. We're out here at the dam end, it's 57 right now. As we got over toward Las Tablas, it was around 54, 55. And that's just gonna fluctuate throughout the day. We had cloud cover most of the day, and it was real foggy when we first got out here this morning. So just some of the baits that we used, and then I'll kind of show you some of the catches. But one of these little baits is a little Z-Man. It's called a Swims. It's a little, about a two and a half inch, little bitty swim bait. I usually throw it on 6 or 8 pound test. Got a little 1/10 ounce jig head on there. This will get you a lot of fish if you run into a school of them. They'll bite it like crazy. The thing we caught most of our fish on today were 2 different kinds of tubes. My wife threw this little purple one right here on a little, that's a little, I believe that's a 32nd ounce head. And the name of that tube is called a Timidator. It's a Timidator. These are really, really good tubes. We've caught a lot of bass out here with them. And then the one that I like to use is the Strike King coffee tube. And I put a 3/8 ounce goby head in this one, 10 pound test fluorocarbon. And I cracked this thing on the bottom, got some fish that way, again up shallow. This is also a really good search bait. And you can toss it, launch it a long ways out, move it fast back, and you can cover a lot of water with this tube. And I've caught some big bass in this tube. I've caught a couple of 5-pounders on this tube out here, a couple of 5-pound spots. So here's just kind of what we dealt with today, running into those small fish.
Got him.
How'd you get him? There you go. There you go. Got him on the old tube. Let's see if there's another one over there. There's some little ones right there.
Fight like they're big though. Not too bad. He's got more color to him.
Shallow.
Yeah, he's got more color coming up.
There it is. Running right at it, too.
Definitely a better quality.
Yeah, tube catches them a little bit bigger. I think that would work.
A swim bait?
A little tiny swim bait. Just a little dinky one. So we had fun out here. About 11:30, the bite pretty much died off. It's real calm out here right now. And you can still catch them, but this is about the time that we start wrapping it up unless we're going to stay later in the day. We might have done that if we could have got a little more wind, but we started out this morning with a couple of different crankbaits. Both of them were Strike King, a 3XD, a 5XD, threw a chatterbait, even threw a topwater, playing around with that for a little bit, nothing there. But, and we didn't see any bass spawning yet. Out here, the spotted bass, the biggest indicator that they're spawning is their eye color changes to like an amber color. We didn't see any of that. In fact, a lot of the bass that we caught were very pale, so they were coming up still from deep water. When I was looking on my graph, I still saw a lot of fish way out there, 40, 50, 60 feet, so a lot of them have not come up yet. It's supposed to be at least 2 days of rain this week, maybe more. We'll see how that kind of changes things, maybe even bring some of the bigger ones up. We'll see what happens with that. But other than that, that's the report I have for Nacimiento. I don't know if I'm coming back out here later on toward the end of the week, or if I'm gonna go back out to Margarita. There's not very many people fishing out here today. They're probably all over Margarita because some big ones are getting caught over there. So I may head back out there, or I may shoot over here one more time before I go back out to Margarita. I did ask a guy who was fishing for white bass. He said he wasn't catching any white bass. He had 3 or 4 poles and he was trolling for him. He said he didn't get any. I didn't see any white bass activity today. I didn't see much on the surface. So that's about all I have on the white bass. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. You'll probably get another report in about a week or so. We'll talk to you next time.